Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Numas campaign for Mortal Empires. Now in the last episode, we defeated the Dune Kingdoms and took their last region at Antok, eliminating them from the campaign and allowing us now to choose which direction we want to go to next. Now I know in the past I was talking about going up to Kemri in the north, where, sort of the idea of go big or go home, but with some benefit of thought, I decided instead it'd be much better for us to go into the west instead. We can go after Sudenburg, Talakwa, the Wakaf dynasty up here, the followers of Nagash, and we can build up our power base before we start taking on the big guys up north. Because up there we've got the Red Fangs, we've got Kemri, the Greenskins, maybe even ones like the Dwarves and the Vampire Coast. We don't know yet, we haven't gone that far north. But it would be much better for us to get ourselves stronger before we try and deal with them. So that's what we're trying to do in today's episode, is to in particular go after Sudenburg down here. The Plain Tuskers will be an easy target, but a full stack sitting inside a province capital may be a little bit harder, but with two armies, hopefully it will make it work. Now, Ashaka, you've of course been injured, you'll be back eventually. But what can I do first? Tutankhanut. Now, something I figured out at the end of the last episode, after I finished recording, because I do have a low look around just to think about, should I do what I said I was going to do at the end of the episode, But something that I noticed was this. Next turn, here in the Ash River, our home province, we're going to be finishing the ancient battle site, which is going to give us +1 Hekaran horsemen. Now, of course, that's one of the reasons why I've recruited these, so we can actually get some extra horsemen as well as that one unit of horsemen from the Nehekarans. But I forgot that Tutankhanut has a personal trait. We pop onto battle effects. I believe it's from him being the Golden Prince. It's somewhere here. So unit capacity +2 for skeleton horsemen archers, and a Hekaran horseman. So we now can get 3 units and not just 1. So what I'm going to do is actually cancel out these. I'm just going to make my way straight up north, ready for the next turn, so we can get recruiting straight away. Not only that, but in one turn we'll be able to start recruiting those sepulchral stalkers as well, the undead that are riding the giant snake constructs. So that's going to be really cool as well. Now, since he is now here, we can actually bring... there he is. Princess Shaka, the Ever Wounded. You can join up then again with Tutankhanut. There we go. And we can bring down King Simidas. Now, Simidas I kind of want now to become more of an infantry commander, with chariots as a backup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give him the army of Nehekaran warriors that's currently with King Tutankhanut. So we're going to switch over to here, do this, and just swap over that unit into his army. So where is it? Where is it? Here. So congratulations, you've now got a new addition. Now, unfortunately, we can't quite do what I wanted to do. We'll just move into here for next time. Not that really matters, I guess. We could have done it then next turn. But basically, I want to give him another chariot, since we're now finished the Bone Shaper right here. We could upgrade it as well, eventually, to get brass works. We can get the skeleton chariot archers, or skeleton archer chariots. I don't find them as useful. I just don't... You know me, I'm just not a big fan when it comes to trying to deal with skirmish cav and archer chariots. I don't see how they're necessarily as much better than just getting the skeleton, archer horsemen that we've got already. Unless they have all the bonuses as well. Actually, they do. So not only are they just as good at melee in that as a normal unit, but they, maybe less of a charge bonus. Yeah, charge bonus and weapon strength isn't... No, charge bonus isn't as good, but these guys can actually shoot. Okay, that's good to know, actually. But anyway... So that's going to be happening here. We've now got something else I wanted to do as well. We've got a whole bunch of these buildings here, which allow me to get extra public order and so on, as well as some growth. But the thing is, they're also taking up slots we could use for something else. In particular, with knocking down these, we can get access to another unit of Ushapati. Sorry, Ushapti. Thank you, I do remember. Don't worry, it nearly slipped the tongue. I said I was going to get better at it. So we're going to dismantle this one so we can get the Ushapti building. And we're going to get rid of this one as well, because the growth in that isn't that big a deal at this stage, where we can build up our population surplus, but we're not going to have the money to actually make the improvements. So we'll leave it for now. and we'll just focus on building up the military building next time at Kasaba. Otherwise, I think that's about it. The only other thing we got is to assign skill points for Wamatep. Okay. Now, because we're going up against Sudenberg, who, let's be honest, are a bunch of fleshies, means now we can actually focus on some of these more useful ones for leadership. So Doom and Darkness gives us a debuff to enemy leadership, and if we go for the more powerful version, it's an area of effect spell. Likewise, for the aspect of the Dread Knights, we can just cast it on an ally or cast it on a group of allies within range. Now, both of them can have their uses. I mean, plus 8 leadership, maybe not that big a deal, but having the fact that we can cause terror could come in handy. But having the minus 16 leadership is going to be much more useful against the enemy's units, since they are alive and all that. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to go for the upgraded version of Doom and Darkness. And there we go, done.
Where are my slaves?
Wamatep, you're just sort of standing around at the moment, not really doing much, are you? I'll tell you what, can we have you take out this guy? Kasura. Not exactly the best chance. Let's give it a go. Critical failure. Oh well, I was hoping he was going to get some experience from a failure, but, well, that was a bit too far. No matter. Okay, I think that's everything we need to worry about. So let's hit the enter. Ugh. And we can have a little chat about Three Kingdoms. So, as I mentioned in the last episode, today is going to be the day where my first episode of my Three Kingdoms campaign is coming out. And that was a lot of my's, I know that. Now, I checked out the faction Winifred. Oh, let me rephrase. I had a long day yesterday, I'm still feeling tired, so bear with me, okay? Now, the winning warlord for the vote that I let you guys pick happened to be Zheng Zhang, the Bandit Queen. Now, it's going to be quite interesting with her, because she does have a very challenging starting position. But who doesn't like a bit of a challenge, eh? And with your advice, I'm sure we will do extremely well. But the first video is going to be coming out in a few hours from now. I've still got the video itself to record, and I've also got to do the Radical for Windworld, because I didn't get to do the episode yesterday. So, we've got those two to do, but things will be uploaded in time, don't you worry. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's only going to be an interesting game from what I've seen. I've managed to play a tiny little bit of it with Sao Sao last night before I went to bed, just because, well, I didn't have time to actually give a proper go at it. So I'm looking forward to checking out some of the mechanics for myself, and if there is anything I cock up with, feel free to let me know in the comments like you guys usually do. It's always appreciated to get advice and things from you guys. Anyway, sorry about that. It actually came out a little bit more nastier than I actually ever intended. I do appreciate the advice that people give me. Yeah, because obviously it's a bit distracting trying to do both commentary and tactics sometimes, and multitasking, you know, stereotypically I'm a bloke. We're not designed for these things. Says me, I'm actually better multitasking than most of the people I know. Anyway, Shaka, you're now wounded yet again. Congratulations. And we can now start sorting you out. So there we go, Skeleton Horseman, Nehekaran Horseman, 3 units. Let's give you those 3, and we're going to give you the Stalkers. The only slight issue is that we can only get 1 more unit of these sort of things, because they each take up 2 points of special units. So that's unfortunate. It's okay though, we'll manage. Let's get you guys, let's bring you... How far are you going to go? This way. Okay, let's have you march to here. You're still within our territory, so we can get you that chariot. There we go. So what's going to think? First of all, we're going to go after the plain of Tuskers. Simides is going to hold the settlement into Tutankhanut, can make his way over. And then we'll start engaging them nice and properly, you know? But until then, let's sort this out. So we can first of all get our Ushapti. Let's get that recruited. I want to give this unit probably to Tutankhanut, just because I want him to have some walking, talking statues. But I don't know, do they talk? Probably not, but let's give you that in the meantime. Alright, anything else? Tomb Princes. No, we've got all our characters. That's fine. And let me just double check. 7 more turns until we finish the Wisdom of the First Dynasty. But we're going to, of course, cancel in 6 turns so we can have it done as a backup. You know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with cheesing it a little bit. Okay, let's have a quick look at this.
It is time.
Ooh, I didn't realize these guys were so weak. I could have actually gone after
My
them.
throng stands ready.
You know what? We're going to do a non-aggression with you guys for the moment. We're not going to be heading into the mountains anytime soon until we dealt with the rest of the factions over to the east. Oof. This could be a challenge for those. Creek, are you ready for non-aggression? You are. Good. Radcalf, Kenry. Wow, technically we're more powerful than Kenry right now.
What tribute do you offer the...
Yeah, we're not offering you tribute. We wanted a trade, but you're not willing to do that? Well, that's your loss, good sir. Your loss indeed. Follows Nagash. Okay, so Kenry is basically pissed off everyone. Well, like I said, I'm quite happy to allow the big factions to fight one another, so if the Red Fangs and Kenry and the followers Nagash and the Sentinels all want to fight one another, then they can do so, by all means. I'll focus on around the outskirts, we'll take out the units, and then we'll kick their butts later. Now, something I do want to mention, and thanks to whoever said it in the comments of the last episode, I'm sorry I forgot to write down your name, but he was mentioned about it because I was talking about Dark Omen, a fantastic Warhammer game which I would love to try and do on the channel, even if it's a dated game in terms of graphics and that, but it's still quite fun to play. But he rightly pointed out that I was wrong with the fact that we don't fight Nagash in Dark Omen. You actually fight one of his lieutenants, it seems, a guy called the Dread King. Now, I knew he was called the Dread King, and I always thought it was Nagash. He looks like Nagash, he, you know, just sort of fits at the vibe, especially when you have to try and get the different objects, shall we say, like the hand of Nagash, that is supposed to bring around his resurrection. But I always thought it was Nagash. I just thought it's a slightly different name, you know?
Proper tribute, and the pact may be forthcoming.
Ooh, Sudenberg, you want a non-aggression pact? Oh, you're scared. Tough. But the reason why is I looked it up afterwards as well on the wiki about the Dread King, and it does seem that the Dread King, yes, he was one of Nagash's most loyal lieutenants. Maybe not as much as Ark and the Black, but still pretty loyal. But what puzzled me is that I'm thinking, from what I've read on the wiki, that all of that information comes from Dark Omen. The Dread King himself doesn't really appear in any other lore, from what my understanding is, of Warhammer. So it might be why I've had in my head it was Nagash, because the Dread King I would have thought would have been someone named at that point. But, especially since, like I said, everything's the same. The sword, everything. But I think it was really useful to know the information. And I'll certainly be keeping in mind, should I ever do Dark Omen in the future. That would be quite handy. Now, Sharka, you've been injured. Nehakan Horseman has been recruited. Simidas, lead the war for me, please. Charge. Right. Nice easy order resolve. 167 losses. Huh. I'm expecting a little bit less, to be honest. I imagine it's going to be a little bit of a hassle because, well, you guys know already, I'm still trying to get into the swing of playing as the Tomb Kings. And now we're facing a new faction with a new set of tactics and that we're going to have to bear in mind. And their infantry are probably better than my skeletons. I mean, obviously we're going to have better units like the Shapti and so on. But they're going to have gunners and archers and stuff like that. And that's just going to be a pain in the neck to deal with. But we'll make it work. Don't worry. Right, what can we get here? Casket of Souls. I really want to get one of those. Could get more cannon, but it's okay. Plain Tuskers, what do you actually have? Public Order +6. You know what, we'll keep it, I think. Extra Public Order is never a bad thing. You're one more turn away from finishing that off. That's fine. What could we give you? A Skeleton Steed. Could be interesting. Go for a Chariot afterwards. We could just wait for the Chariot, though. Income from sacking settlements, 15%. Public Order, charge. Let's give you Passage to the Soul Realm and Sun-Scorched Bones. Since he's going to be an infantry and charioteer unit, I think having these two in particular are going to be quite useful. So we'll give you that. And always handy to have a little bit of extra stats for your infantry, especially armor. You can see our armor is absolutely crap. But at least now they're going to be a little bit better. So anyway, that's that. Is there any more upgrades we can do now? We could go for the brass works, or we could upgrade... Can we upgrade anything here? No, we cannot. I think I'll keep the population surplus. I'd rather get the expanded slots for Numas. So we'll keep the population thing growing. Let's get our hands on some brass works. It'd be quite nice as well to be able to get our hands on the Screaming Skull catapults. Just the idea of just shooting, you know, laughing skulls on fire at enemies is really quite entertaining. But it's also going to give us a siege equipment that we can use to knock down walled settlements. Ooh, Calamorn and Caragzorn. I don't think Caragzorn is going to be long for this world. And then when we go and deal with clan wars later on, at least we're going to get ourselves a nice little gold mine. As long as everyone leaves the heart of the jungle to the south alone, I'm quite happy to leave it as a monument to the wood elves that remained there. You know, just the place burnt to the ground and sand starting to make its way in, thanks to the magic of our leech priests. Hey, it's my headcanon. It works. There. But all we've got left to do now is take on Sudenburg, and then we'll be fine. Tutankhanut's going to start force marching straight down towards Sudenburg. It'll probably take a couple of turns. By then, King Simides should be back up to fighting strength, and then we'll be able to bring him around to reinforce. And hopefully between the two of them, we should be able to take on the settlement without really any major casualties. If we can fight them out in the field, that might be even better than have to try and siege it down. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, Gerald's infantry army. I wonder whereabouts you guys are. Shaka, Sepulchral Stalkers. They're massive reanimated sentinels created by the ancient Neherkarans to delineate the borders of a king's realm. So they get fitting their statues have the body of a snake and the upper torso of a man. Atop the statue's curved spine sits inhuman skulls inside which glow eerie, baleful lights. Fantastic. Lovely sounds in creatures. A network of seditious ne'er-do-wells, so discord in your province... I'm guessing this is the humans, because I don't think my undead guards are going to be having an issue about this. But it means we've got -3 public order for 4 turns. Bugger. Minus... We'll be okay for here, if the Ash River. We are get public order +5, yes. What about here? Casualty replenishment... Let's switch this over to public order as well. Actually, it's +3 right now, so that's not worry too much. Let's just go... Water, melee defense. Let's just go for that. Make a little bit more money as well. I think that would be nice. Tutankhanut. Let's get you force marching out towards Sudenburg. You'll get there in 2 turns, and then we'll take you off marching and bring you over then as well. Okay, let's bring you... Let's be cheeky and bring you right over to here. Public order should be okay for a couple of turns. We'll just keep you here as for the moment. And really that's it. Any more people we can trade with? Clan wars. Are you willing to trade with me? No. Caragzorn, are you willing to trade with me? No. I know, it doesn't help that I've got very low reliability still, but it's just one of those things. I thought it was really worth the money, and having access now to more Ushapti and that, I think it was worth it. Then we weren't going to keep the Wood Elves around, even though I suppose we could have tried to make them our vassal, but nah, who cares. Alright, what's time now? 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to have enough time. We should be able to maybe even fit in a battle for Sudenburg itself. We'll have Tutankhanut lead the siege because he's got the Bone Giant. Hopefully, if anything's going to knock down the gates, it's going to be a giant statue with a bow, bigger than most people on horseback. Ugh. Ugh. Like I said, it's been a long day yesterday, and today just feeling tired. I've been drinking tea nearly every hour to try and keep myself going. That's the dedication to YouTube. You keep going no matter what. Alright, Studenberg, where you... Okay, you're bringing over the captain, that's fine. I was wondering for a second, right, that was an army, and I thought, how the hell did they manage to make that all the way over here? Destroy Goy Empire, that is... I'm really surprised that the Khemri hasn't taken them out yet. Not only to complete their province, but to stop the... Thank you. But to also stop the vampiric corruption that's spread into all of our provinces. Like, that's one of the issues we've got at the Ash River at the moment, is just simply dealing with all this vampiric corruption that's been spread around here. I mean, I think it's stabilized now, it looks like. But yeah, we're now at -5. Jesus Christ. Okay. And we can't get another commander. You know what I might do? Let's knock this down. And we're going to swap it over for one of the public order buildings instead. I think that would be much better for us in the long run. So let's leave that. We've now got another unit of Shapti, but we're going to upgrade this. And we might as well just continue to save the money now. Right. Let's bring you over here. In fact, let's do this properly. Switch over to this. That's better. Fact.
I refuse.
I wonder. We could try and bring out the enemy army by having us attack their little reinforcement army right here that's currently getting a couple of units. That could work. But I want to have the reinforcements coming in because so we have our two armies against their garrison and their main one. So Simides is going to stay here for the moment. Ramatep, welcome back. You can come over here and try and damage the walls. Give you something to do. Come through this way and do it though.
I can shape and break stone.
Let's find out. He says. Come on. You failed. Well, Ramatep, you say a lot of stuff, but you don't seem to make it work. No matter. It's okay. Alright, tell you what. Let's switch... No, that's going to be a massive public order issue. When's it going to get better? 3 turns. That's a point as well, thinking about it. With the 2 armies we're going to have at Sudenburg, we could actually go after that rogue army with the 2 of them. Obviously, we have to take some time for them to replenish, but we should be able to go after them and then claim that Book of Nagash. Ooh, excuse me. Hiccup's already starting. But just having the opportunity to be able to do certain stuff, like, you know, increase the effectiveness of our commandments, will be quite useful. And we've now got a trespasser. King Sektasfif? How the hell do you pronounce that? Anyway, this guy is now trespassing in my lands, and I'm a little bit concerned because of the fact that, well, we've got a non-aggression pact with Khemri, and fingers crossed they're going to honour that. But if they really wanted to try and go after someone like the Black Pyramid and Nagash, they could just come down south. They don't need to come into my territory. Unless they've got other plans. Let's hope not. Let's just keep an eye on them and see what happens. But the fact that Talaka and the followers of Nagash are fighting one another, that's good. I think Talaka is right here, in fact. And the Rowdy Ertabuk. So we should be able to go after them. Once we've taken Sudenburg, deal with the rogue army. We can go for the Black Tower of Aachen as well. From the Radcliffe Dynasty, just to get another province capital. And push up. Lots of different ideas to do. Alright. King Simidas, Shaka, okay. Could upgrade here. Let's go after Sudenburg first of all. Right. Oh, their commander is making a run for up here. Right. Let's have you come and start the assault, please, Tutankhanut. Okay. Now we can attack straight away, but we want to make sure we have Simidas and joining in as well. So let's get you up on land. Okay, we want Tutankhanut. Yeah. Okay, much better chance. This is going to be a tough fight. Do we want to fight it ourselves, though? Tombs beneath the sands. Siege attacker can attack city gates. We've got 5 minutes. You know what? Let's do it.
Rise, my legions, rise!
Let's have a battle. Now it's going to be a bit of a tough one, because we're going to be fighting this settlement without anything like siege towers or anything like that, but we should make it work. We've got 2 armies after all facing them. They are a bunch of fleshies, which means that we can actually use magic which lowers their leadership and makes them more likely to run away. Now that's the thing, they do have quite a few archers and crossbowmen in this unit, including militiamen. So these guys have got armor-piercing damage because they've got pistols. And they got their garrison as well. But we have the cream of Numas. We've got the prince himself, which, with the experience we're going to get from this, we're going to have to start upgrading his personal skill tree. Thing, as was pointed out in the last episode's comments, his skill tree is quite good for improving our ranged units, as well as appear to improve our horsemen. So we may as well go for that when we get the opportunity to do so next time. Okay, deploy here, I'm thinking, and then just swing us across into the main gate here. Could potentially work. Straight shot then down towards the capture point, if that's what we want to do, or we can just swarm the... That's what we're probably going to do, in fact. Just swarm over the walls, make sure we occupy as much of it as we can. Then we'll use magic in order to make things a bit easier for us. We'll try and knock down the gate as well with the bone giant, so we can swing in our horsemen and our stalkers. Fortunately, stalkers, I don't think you're going to have much, because you got charge defense against large creatures, yeah. Wow, your bonus against large as well. Extra armor piercing damage? Wow, good armor piercing, yeah. Yeah, I would bet on my stalkers against any of their units. It's just a case of trying to knock our way down. And there's only 9 of them. 33. Okay, stat-wise, they're probably comparable to... I don't know, swordsmen actually are better than these guys. Not ideal. Oh, they've got ranged. Long range... Okay, missile damage 104. Poison and armor piercing as well. Who knew? Can block damage from any source apart from armor. Okay. For a while at the beginning of the battle. I wonder if we can... No, it would have been really cool. Funny as hell, but and probably really cheesy, but we just have all of a sudden coming out the sand from the settlement itself happens to be these, giant serpent-like creatures, these sepulchral stalkers, just coming out the blue. But this episode's taking a little while to load up. No matter. So yeah, I'm thinking take the walls, knock down the gates, charge in with cavalry and stuff and the bone giants. We'll have our priests now cast magic on the walls, especially anything that can cause damage to the enemy. Oh, that's a point. Does banishment work against humans? I can't remember. I'm going to have to double check that in the battle, because otherwise we're really going to be stuck. If I try casting a powerful spell like that, and just watch it as, oh look, it's just a pretty light show for them. And I've probably been spoiled a bit after playing it with... So in the Lizardmen campaign now, you can get Lord Croak, which only has 1 spell. The Deliverance of Itza, which basically summons a mini sun onto the map, which explodes. But in one of the battles I was fighting with him earlier today, he managed to kill over 500 enemies, thanks to using that spell. You can do it at different strengths, but the first time I cast it was a tier 3 one, the highest one. And I went ahead, did it, and I just watched as he wiped down nearly 3 or 4 units of Skaven, like that. And the best bit is, it doesn't even hurt your own troops. Oof, I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to using it a lot more in combat. Ugh. Okay, game, are you ready to let me play you now? No? Ugh, right. I wonder if we can get any magical items from these guys as well. I'm pretty sure we can capture them like you normally do as with the Tomb Kings. But we're supposed to have to find out. Let's gamble for a little bit of extra magic. Sure. It worked. Good. Ranald is indeed with us. Okay. Wow. Nice goals. Okay, so we're going to come after this tower. There's only, like, 2 towers here, so that's going to be much more useful for us. So let's have you guys come here. You guys aren't going to be much use, so we're just going to keep you out of sight over there. Bone Giant in the center to shoot down that gate. And let me think. Let's have you guys... Basically, we're just going to put you guys like this. Put you in a group and let you climb up towers to attack. Tutankhanut, you're going to come in the center. Intes, we'll see what we can do with you. Shaka, you're going to lead the way. And I think that's everything for the moment. There we go. Okay, Bone Giants, knock down that gatehouse for me, please. Infantry, make your way up onto the walls. We've got lots more infantry coming in. In fact, let's have you guys make your way up onto the walls as well. Okay, you guys come over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, all our characters. Simidas, you can come over as well. Where's Ramatep? Ramatep, you're going to come over too. Intes. Let's have a quick look. Banishment. No, looks like we can cast it. And I'm thinking we're going to cast it right in the center of their line. So if you can make your way over there, please, Intes. We'll get going. Troops are starting to take some fire already, unfortunately. Gate is getting damaged. Tutankhanut, let's start bringing you over here. Tomb Prince, we'll have you come up here as well. Get involved. Simidas, we'll have you come up here too. Karen, let's have you... Let's see, what is... Crossbowmen? Come and attack them. Our gates has managed to get... gates are on the ladder. The ladder are up on the gates now. Okay, swordsmen are already starting to make their way in, as well as the halberdiers. Okay, Tutankhanut, you're dealing damage there. Okay. Spell has gone off in the wrong direction, but that's fine. It's okay. Right. Let's just boost up all our troops now. 2, 1. You're getting boosted now, aren't you? Melee attack should be getting attacked. Okay, everyone's basically getting up onto the walls. At this point, I wouldn't want to be them if I were them. Okay, how are you guys doing down here? Have you managed to knock down... You have not managed to knock down the gate yet. Okay, fine. Tutankhanut. Continue fighting over there. You Shapti, come over here and attack the gatehouse. Skeleton Horseman, you're going to get into position here. Likewise, my own skeleton archers, you're going to come in position here now. Just to help out a bit. Leech Priests. Let's try... Can we... No, we can't cast the upgraded version yet. That's a shame. Let's grab all of you guys. We're going to bring you up now into the top as well. Right, let's try this instead. Okay, first bunch of regeneration. Right. How are you guys doing? You're winning slightly against the enemy. That's good to see. Okay, you guys knock down this. And then you guys are going to get ready to charge in. We'll put you in your own little personal group. We'll put you in the front line here, ready to charge in too. Right. Ramatep. Sumides, so you've managed to make your way up yet. You have not. Oh right, that's the... supposed to be the oil. That's not actually going to do much against us. Gotcha. Okay, you come up here. Shaka, you come up here as well. Here come my skeleton warriors. Alright, how are you guys doing? Armor piercing damage, 94, 95, 96. Okay. Slow down the magic a moment. We need light magic. Can we cast banishment again? Not yet. Okay. Gates have been destroyed. Let's bring in the horse Shapti. So let's bring you guys in first of all over here. Bone Giants. We'll get you coming in eventually as well. Chariots. Let's bring you guys in here. Horsemen. Let's bring you guys in as well. Okay, you guys all make your way in through the center now. Right, you. Hang on, 16. Okay, here comes the Shapti. Slaughter the way for the enemy units. Whack! Regeneration occurring as well. Great. Okay, let's do one more banishment right up here. Okay, how are we doing up here now? You're facing him. Okay, King Simides. Shaka, go after him. Victory is now within our grasp. Our spell is working wonders on the enemy's formation right now. Okay, you guys have already dealt through with them here. Okay. Right, where is you? Damn, we should have cast the leadership spell on the enemy here. Okay, you guys come in here and attack these. You guys come down here and attack these. Karen, come down here and attack these. You guys can come over here and attack these. You guys come over here and attack these. Bone Giants, make your way in and have some fun. Okay, Nehekara and Horsemen. Let's have you come over here now and attack these halberdiers. You Shapti are just having a lot of fun over there as far as I can see. So have you guys come over here too. Right, what do we have back here? Well, let's have you guys come over here now and deal with these archers. Should be able to take these out a bit more easily. Okay, Tutankhanut. Let's have you come in towards the center now. Yeah, you don't have a chariot. Yet. Alright, what we got here? Fast protection. No, let's switch over to you. How much spells do we need for Spirit Leech, Soul Blight, Doom and Darkness? Another 2. It's going to take a little while, that's all. Okay, you guys... Okay, let's have you guys pull over this way now and attack the commander here. Right, Sepulchral Stalkers, you're apparently not doing too well against them. Okay. Karen, can we have you guys come down here and attack these? What about... Wow, we got all these units and no one's actually fighting anyone. Okay, you guys come down here, you guys come down here, you guys come down here. You guys come down here as well. You guys come down here and fight these. Shaka, come down here and attack these. Sepulchral Stalkers, we're getting you out of here. You Shapti, you're currently just slaughtering your way through the enemy still. Kill off their general. Tutankhanut, are you in the center here? There we go, second unit of your Shapti on its way. Right, let's just cast it right on top of them here. Okay, you guys come up here, you guys come after these. You guys come after these. Okay, can we cast multiple spells? We cannot yet. Okay, Carrion, come after these guys before they start retreating. You Shapti number 2, finish off the general. Tutankhanut, you can help out as well. Fight them. Okay, what's going on over here? These guys are starting to lose their leadership, so are you. Right. Still got a bit more to go. Have you guys now try and charge in to help up against them. You all can come in as well. Just make your way towards the center. Probably be your best bets. Alright, one Imperial Captain has been eliminated. One Tomb King. Okay, go and focus on these. Okay, you Shapti, you've now defeated these guys. Charge into this unit here first. No, charge into this unit here. That's what we want to see. Lots of dead bodies flying all over the place. They're now losing. Oh, Jesus Christ. These guys are doing well. 57 kills and counting. Right. Let's switch your target now. We're going to have you come over here now and attack this unit too. Get a nice little rear charge into their position. Right. Let's have you guys come up here to attack this unit. You guys all push away towards the center here. Alright, you three, let's have you guys... Can we come around this way? We can. Oh, Jesus Christ, camera. Okay. You guys, nope, we'll have you come this way. Up to this way. And then we'll have you guys charge into the enemy's position from the rear, like this. Okay, you guys are fighting extremely well over here. Come over here now and wipe these out. Victory is now ours. End the battle. Decisive victory. Ah, there we go. A little bit longer, but it worked. So we lost 685 out of, what, 2,800? Yeah, that works. We fought slightly less numbers and we managed to wipe them all out. That's good. They definitely took more losses than we did, even though we had fairly comparable numbers. I think we outnumbered them by a few hundred. Well done, Intes. You killed 114 with your spells. Skeleton Warrior, 61, 32, 39. Okay, those could have done better. You killed 8. Bless you. These guys, 89, 52, 113. Well done. Right, but most importantly now we've managed to take Sudenburg, giving us an extra province now under our control. And we'll be able to push forward now to either take the Black Tower of Aachen, or go into towards, what's it, the province to the west, the one that was owned by Talaqua. It's got like Rakasabao or something like that. I can't remember. We'll find out in a second. Rakita? We'll find out. Do we lose any 4 units? We did not, so all our units are going to get experience and replenishment. We'll occupy it. There we go. Province has been secured. What can we get from here? Just get the one building. We can go for extra defenses if we wished. To be honest though, I'm going to go for extra money for the moment. And then when we can upgrade it, which will be not too long, just a couple of turns. There we go. Right. Okay, you're still going to replenish. Right. Okay. So what's going to happen in the next end turn phase once... No, we'll talk about that during the actual end turn phase. So we'll give you invasion, and we're going to give you, I think, extra magical reserves. Like so. Who else? Ashaka the Ever Wounded. I love that name. We're going to give you... Conqueror... No, we're going to give you harder hits. We'll make sure you live a bit longer that way.
Where are my slaves?
Okay, Ramatep... We'll have you go and block that army.
I shall return.
Failure. Never mind, you got experience. That's what we kind of wanted. Let's give you one of these, and we can't give you any more of that, so let's just give you that. Commandment available. What we're going to give this place. They got the public order bonus from here, so we're not too concerned about that one. Maybe go for cheaper buildings. That should do. Send them an upgrade as well. I suppose we could go for that one, I guess, but let's go for the public order. No, not mortuary house, the obelisk. Here we go. Let's actually go for this one, because then we can upgrade this to the royal barracks, which gives us access to tomb guard. That'd be much, much better. Let's do that. Alright, I'm still need to wait 4 more turns then for these as well. Basically, just sit a bunch of times sitting around and waiting. Intes, what are we going to give you, good sir? I'm thinking Arcane Conduit. Definitely a useful one to have. And I think we're going to go for Banishment again and get more... No, that's extra. That's really, really expensive. Arcane Conduit. And... let's give you the Time Warp. There we go. Extra increased range. Yeah, we'll stick to that. More points. Tutankhanut. Here we go. So, we're going to go for the Prince of Numas, which gives us more income from trade and additional tradable resources. So as you can see, in Numas, life has returned to the desert, and once again crops grow around the city. Numas is a marvellous place, and over many centuries the pyramids have been restored to their former glory. So we got this one, and what do they have here? Plus 5 armor, 5 resistance and physical resistance, and that doubles when we go to level 2, cool. Going for this one, missile damage plus 10, 5. Vanguard deployment for our troops, okay, not too bad. Plus 4, ooh, that's going to be nice. 20% off for the building construction ones. Plus 8 melee attack and defense, and perfect vigor, so our troops never get tired. We'll take that, certainly. What does this one do? Plus 15 growth, or plus 2 public order, casualty replenishment, plus 3 untainted. Okay.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Of course, Tutankhanut. And we've got lots of experience, so we'll be back up to fighting strength within like 2 turns. Excellent. Okay. So, what we're going to be happening now in the next episode? Well, I'm going to allow my troops to regenerate their numbers back up to full strength. And then I think we're going to go after that rogue army. Get our hands on that Book of Nagash. Then after that, I'm not too sure. We could go after the southern desert of Araby, take Wadi Tabuk, and take that province. Or we can go to the Black Pyramid of Nagash, which, hang on, who owns, what province is this? We can go for the Great Desert of Araby. I believe this has got 4 provinces in it compared to the 2 here. So we've got a few options, at least. But I do think taking out the rogue army right now could be an interesting challenge. It would be nice, though, to see if we can find out what other units they have. We know that they've got Tree Men, an Ancient Stegodon, they've got Ray Watchers, Temple Guard from the Lizard Men. It's going to be a tough army to fight, but hopefully if we outnumber them 2-1, that might help things out. I suppose we'll check in the next episode, see if we can actually see what they've got, and then go from there. Otherwise, we may just leave it until we can get a more powerful army with Ushabti and Tomb Scorpions and so on. You know what, thinking about it, that will be the better option, most likely. So, we'll instead focus on either going after the Black Tower of Arkan, or the Talakwa Camp one here of Wadi Tabuk. So, one or the other. Well, I haven't decided yet, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm thinking, personally, Black Tower of Arkan, but that's just me. But anyway, that is the end of today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you check out the Three Kingdoms Let's Play that's going to be coming out later this evening. Not sure when exactly, you just have to keep an eye out. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and goodbye for now.